Pain rap is back in a big way, but if your beats are lacking emotion, you're probably missing a few fundamental tricks. Today, I'm going to show you my exact formula for making authentic pain beats from scratch, including chords, drums, mixing, everything, even if you know zero music theory. I'll also show you how to add texture to your melodies using my new plugin Layerizer, which is dropping soon. So just click the link in the description to join the hundreds of producers already on the waitlist, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so to make pain beats, the main thing you want to focus on is the chord progression, and there's actually a simple system you can follow, which I'll break down for you. First, I like to set the BPM. This doesn't matter as much. If you're going for that UK pain, then you probably want something around 90 BPM, or if you're working in double time, then 180. In the UK, we have Mans Malone and K Money who are popping right now, and they use a lot of these type of beats. They actually got deals after releasing music from inside prison, and now they're both released. Mans' new project is in the top 40 charts, and K Money is trending on YouTube right now. So a lot of people are going with this BPM, but you can make it faster. Now, just start with any piano. I like addictive keys because it loads quick, simple to use. But don't overthink it, just any nice grand piano would be good. Now you want to work in a minor scale because you're trying to create that pain. But don't worry too much about the root note because you can always change it. And the system for pain melodies can actually be pretty simple if you start with the bass notes. I'll show you a few different things you can do. The first one you could do is the 6-5-4. If you think about the root note being the first note in the scale, the next note down in the scale would be the 7th and then the 6th. So 6-5-4. And then to turn those into chords, just skip a note in the scale. Do that for each one. Now listen to this. So that could be your progression. Extend that. Control and B to copy it. Alt and Y to flip it. And then you'd have this. Or you could do a more common one, which is to start on the root note and then just walk down the scale like this. And then follow that pattern of skipping a note. So that's a real popular progression. So let's run with this. But to switch up the rhythm, we don't want the chords starting on every bar because it's a bit boring. So we could do something like this. Bring that back and then this. From here, you could copy that and reverse it again. Or you could just repeat this last chord. But again, let's make it more interesting. Let's drop these bass notes, a couple octaves. And we can keep building on these chords. Maybe add the root note on top. Just start moving some of the notes out too. So now we're switching up the whole vibe just by moving a few notes around. Ooh, maybe that. Make sure you play around with the velocity and the position of the notes as well. You can see I'm manually moving some notes to bring them off the grid. Hit Control and A, then Alt and R to randomize the velocity. And if you bring the velocity right down, depending on the plugin you're using, it's going to make the piano sound a lot softer. That sounds way better to me for this type of beat. Let's copy this chord. I think we could bring this one back too. Let's extend it. And then for the last bar, let's bring this one in. Yeah, something like that. Just want to make sure it resolves nicely. Now, in some parts of the beat, we could just use the chords, but I feel like it needs a top line too. So you could click the counter melody in, but I like to use a MIDI keyboard. If you struggle to make counter melodies, here's an easy trick. In the piano roll, click here, go to View, Scale Highlighting, Snap Incoming MIDI. Then you can either use your MIDI keyboard or your typing keyboard. If I select my MIDI keyboard, any note I press now is going to be a lot to the scale I'm working in. So now if I record something, it's impossible for me to go out the scale. Alright, so I switched it up a little bit. Also doubled up the bass here. Let's try a different key though. Ooh. I think that could be the one, you know. As soon as you hear a different key, it just resets your ears, man. The other thing you could try and do is take one of the chords, like maybe just these 3 notes, and then pitch it up a couple octaves and turn the velocity right down. Ooh, what if we swapped it for some electric keys? Let's bring that noise down though. It's just gonna change the vibe. Let's get some delay in there as well. I like the sound of this one. And when I'm working with pianos, if I know I'm gonna add an 808 at some point, I like to tame the low mids as well as the bass. Most people just cut everything off. This area here can really clash with 808s too. So we'll do it for now and then check it when we've got a bass in. You'll listen, it's this area here. So we're just gonna tame that a bit. We'll take out the lows for now. I don't want to completely kill it. I'm gonna add a tom just to get a bounce going. Alright, this needed some vocals, and I've just spent some time finding some phrases, and I've pieced a few together. I haven't mixed them yet, but here's what it sounds like. I'm thinking it needs to be a lot more spacious and filtered. So with all the vocal chops, I'm going to send those to the same insert. Then I'm going to add layerizer, which I actually built for melodies, but I really like it on vocals. I'm going to add some reverb, increase the stereo. We'll change the auto pan. Add some grains too. And then just add the filter. Then if we increase this, it's going to randomize and reverse some of the grains. Which makes it sound a bit different. We'll add a bit of delay too. We could even try it up an octave. That sounded crazy. That's the one. I'm actually going to save this as a preset so you've got it. We'll call it filtered grain vocals. But what I actually built layerizer for is to give you melodies a unique texturized layer. Let's do it to the piano. I'm going to turn everything off. We'll add layerizer. I'm going to turn it up 2 octaves. Turn on time stretch. Keep the mix at 100. We're going to filter this too. Get some reverb on there. And then definitely some grains. Now if you listen, we've got this weird texture sound. I could export it like that, but I'm actually going to flip the melody with Alt and Y, render it, and then reverse the new layer. Now if you listen, we've got this interesting texture we can work with. Just adds another dimension to your melodies. I think this melody needs a pad too. Let's take the MIDI and copy it into Analog Lab. Let's just use the chords and not the counter. Then in my Planet Drill bundle, I have this preset called Ascending. It's just gonna fill it out. This preset just works every time. Let's just add some kickstart to the pad though. So there's some movement. About there. Okay, last 2 things I want to add are just this vocal phrase. I think we could have that play. And then the chop ones can come in. And then in the verse section, I want to introduce something new. And I feel like getting the electric guitar out, man. It's been a while. And I really can't play, so I'm just going to record something simple. Just found this guitar rig preset. It's kind of subtle, but it just sounds way better now. I ended up changing the guitar melody a bit because I'm not good at playing live, so I just recorded a few separate notes and then pieced it all together like that. I want some ambient texture too, so let's go to my Planet Drill bundle, one shots and textures. Something like this could be sick. Last thing I'm gonna do is group all the instruments together and just pitch it up like one, so it sounds a bit more sampled. And then just a little bit of tape saturation. There's a lot to this melody, man. Let's finally get the drums in there. Let's go to my Sacred Trap Suite. Grab one of the essential snares. We'll grab a hat too. I just want the hat to be a bit more spaced out. Maybe a roll here. Maybe one more roll. I think that could work. I might have a second section where the hats go faster, but we'll see. Actually, let's swap that last roll around. Let's add a little ghost kick here. This really needs some bass, so I'm going to add a sub in one section and swap it for an 808. You know what? I still use this growler moog bass in a lot of these type of beats. Could add some glide notes here. Maybe one note coming down too. This beat's sounding hard so far. Let's get this open hat in now. Thinking just 2 notes. We leave this open and then one on the snare here. And honestly, less is more with these type of beats. You might not even need any more drum sounds than that, but we could just do different patterns. For example, I think I want one hi-hat pattern that's a bit faster. This one, we're basically going to do every 2-step, but I'm going to play with the velocity a bit. Yeah, then we can copy this. Just to pick up the energy in some parts. And honestly, for the 808, you're fine using the spins. This is one of those beats I don't need to go too creative with when it comes to the drums. I can just use sounds that I know work. Let's just take the kick pattern, copy it into the 808. I'm going to boost it up a bit and bring the out knob up too. Just to make it shorter. Maybe we can make some changes here. Might add a slide note here, just coming up an octave, and another one here. And when the verse comes in, I think we could just use the tom. And this would really slow it down. Then for the intro, let's just take out the counter melodies. We can bring the toms back, maybe the vocals too. Let's actually start with a verse this time. So we can come into this section, and then this bit with the guitar. Then let's cut the drums and bring the tom in. I think these vocals as well. Then I think right before the hook, let's just add a filter as well. Then we can just get a fill before the drop. And this little flam right before it. Then the final thing will be this crash transition. Last thing you could do is just add some final cuts in the drums like this. But this beat is going to be really simple drum wise, so let's have a listen from the beginning. So starting with the verse this time, just so we could build things up. So this section is just really open for an artist. Then we got the guitar. Definitely hear pain bars on this one. So I hope you guys are feeling this one. If you want to check out Layerizer, the waitlist is in the description. Or for more videos, then click up here.